Hi, and welcome to ShippingSupply.com TV. My name is Christian Reno, your host, and this is your August packing tip. Every day we have customers that either call us or email us asking for our assistance in helping them find the box that best fits their item. In retrospect, we could have done a better job of explaining how boxes are measured, so I'd like to go ahead and take the opportunity to explain to everybody how boxes are measured today. So, first of all, when you go to ShippingSupply.com, boxes are going to be listed in 3 dimensions. It's always going to be length, width, and height. So if you saw a box that was listed as 4 inches by 4 inches by 48 inches and transposed it to a real box, you'd have this tall box. This box is 4 inches in length by 4 inches in width by 48 inches in height. Again, that's 4 inches in length by 4 inches in width by 48 inches in height. Our boxes are always listed in inches, never feet, and our dimensions are always internal. We don't want there to be any confusion, so if your item is equal to or less than the dimensions we list on our site, your item will fit in our box. The next box I want to talk about is our long box. If you saw a box listed on ShippingSupply.com and it was 24 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches, and you transposed it to the physical box, it would look like this one. This box is 24 inches in length by 8 inches wide by 8 inches tall. Again, 24 inches in length, 8 inches wide, 8 inches tall, and those are internal dimensions. Now this is a flat box. If you were to see this box listed on ShippingSupply.com, it would be 20 inches by 20 inches by 4 inches. So take it back to the box and it looks like this. 20 inches in length, 20 inches in width, and 4 inches in height. Again, that's 20 inches length, 20 inches in width, 4 inches in height. It's called a flat box. Now here's an easy one. This is a cube box. Cube boxes are always the same dimensions because they're a perfect square. This is the smallest box we carry. It is 4 inches in length by 4 inches in width by 4 inches in height. Now we do have over 200 size boxes, so you can find the box that best fits your item. And we also have white boxes. We carry 9 different sizes of boxes, ranging from a small 5 by 5 by 5 inch box up to a box that's close to 20 inches. In this box, this is another cube box. It would be 8 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches and would transpose to the box as such. 8 inches in length, 8 inches in width, 8 inches in height. Again, internal dimensions. So if presentation matters to your end user, we're going to go ahead and recommend the white box. The last box I want to talk about is actually called a corrugated mailer. So if you go to ShippingSupply.com and go to our box section, these boxes, or this box, will be listed under our corrugated mailers. Now, this box is really neat. You get it flat and you fold it a couple times, and because you fold it and it takes this form, it actually creates double walls. So on the side of the box, you have double walls. On the bottom of the box, you have double walls. And when you close the top, it has a flap, and that creates a double wall here. And that creates a very strong box. I weigh 200 pounds, and this box is 6 inches by 4 inches by 3 inches. So it's 6 inches in length, 4 inches in width, 3 inches high. I could put this on the floor, and I can actually stand on this box, no problem, okay? And I weigh 200 pounds. So imagine how this can protect your item. So if you have something that's glass, if you have like precious moments or crystal glass, you could put that in here, just wrap it in bubble wrap, and it'll get to your end user safe and sound. Now that you know a little bit more about how boxes are measured and how that size transposes to the real box, you got to think about 2 more things. Number 1, is the item sufficiently packaged from the manufacturer, or do you have to pack it? So let me give you an example. At ShippingSupply.com, we sell scales. This is our UltraShip 55, meaning that it can weigh up to 55 pounds, and it comes nicely packaged from the manufacturer. Except for the outer layer is more for presentation, it's not for shipping. You can see how pliable the box is. Now the inside, though, is nicely protected because it has form-fitted styrofoam. So there's no reason to repack the inside. We just need a box that will protect the outer layer from puncturing. So to ensure that this box gets to our end users in a safe manner, we simply put it in a shipping box. Now, this box, I believe, is 11 inches in length by 8 inches in width by 8 inches in height. So we're going to put it into a box that is 11 inches in length by 9 inches width by 9 inches high. And you'll see it's a real nice fit. There's no need for any additional packaging. So this always gets to our end user in great condition. So if you are packing an item that's similarly packed on the inside, meaning that you don't have to use packing peanuts or any kind of bubble wrap, you can just go ahead and get a box that is barely clearing the dimensions of the box that your item's packed in. On the converse, let's say you have a loose item. Let's call this glass. If you have to pack your glass or your item that's fragile, what you want to do is you don't want to get a box that barely clears the dimensions because it's just going to get damaged. What you want to do is allow for 3 inches of cushioning around the circumference. So if we were to put this in bubble wrap, we would want to get a box that would allow us to suspend our item in the center, like so. So we'd wrap this in bubble wrap, put some packing peanuts 3 inches from the base of this box, put this glass in the center, and then put packing peanuts over it so during transit the item doesn't move and doesn't shift. Because items get damaged when they hit the sidewall during transit. That's how your items get damaged. So the goal with fragile items is to suspend them in the box. So as you're thinking about the dimensions we went over earlier, make sure you allow for packaging material to go at least 3 inches around the whole circumference of your item. The last thing I want to talk about is when you buy large boxes. Again, we carry boxes as small as 4 by 4 by 4 inches. We carry boxes as large as 26 by 26 by 26 inches. That being said, when you buy larger boxes, you're going to have to expect to pay a little bit more for shipping. Let me show you. These boxes are right in the middle. These boxes are 15 inches by 15 inches by 15 inches. You can see they're about the size of a plasma TV. We sell these boxes in bundles of 25. So we sell the boxes for roughly $25 and it costs about $25 to ship for a total of $50. So when this gets to you, you've paid $50 for it, or $2 a box. That still presents a great savings as opposed to going to a local big box office retailer or going to a local packing store, because you can expect to pay $5 to $6 per box at those places. So don't get shocked at the shipping rate. You can obviously see these items are pretty large. Well, I hope everyone understands a little bit more about box sizing. If you have any further questions, you can always go to shippingsupply.com and go to our Contact Us page, and from there you can either email us or call us. So again, my name is Chris Reno. I'm your host, and I'll see everyone in September.